This is my top 5 moment during the Endsars protest in Nigeria. I'm sure everybody knows what's going on now, and everywhere is locked down technically. And I'm not even moved by the lockdown, basically, because there was corona and lockdown for months and nothing happened. We didn't die. So why would anybody now think? I heard the Senate president speaking in the morning about his distracting economic value. In my mind, I'm like, what kind of economic value? When we were all locked down completely for months, where is the economic value? They are just looking for a way to rubber stamp the rubbish they are doing. This is Top 5 Niger. Give this video a thumbs up now. Hit on the subscription button, the red button, and turn on your notification so that you can get videos when I make them instantly. And I'm sure it will be of interest to you. So let me tell you my top 5 moments during this Endsars protest, at least. Number 5, I enjoyed the slogan and the commitment of the youths. Slogans like Sorosoke Were. Slogans like youths are here now. Slogans like Endsars. Slogan like End SWAT. A lot of slogans are coming up, which is a thing of interest to me because I so much enjoy it. This generation is all about the tweeting and the Instagramming and the YouTubing. So we're all enjoying it. And the commitment of the youths. I'm sure you have seen places just here where people sleep outside. They don't go back home. They sleep outside. Funny enough, most people think it's suffering. But look, we are suffering already. In the house we they live so. When it rains, the buckets in our rooms are like 7 to, take rain falling. If you remember the song Nice sang, where I said, when everybody's enjoying, they are always like flooded in their house. There's no food to eat. There's no water to drink. That's why this protest cannot end. Because there is food. There are lots of people bringing out food. If you leave me to even go to work, which work? There's no work. Okay, the house you are telling me to go back to and stop protesting. Is there food in the house? No. Is there light? No. So why am I going back home? At least there is fresh air outside. There is fun. Most of these celebrities that we can't pay money to watch, they are coming to perform live. So it's more interesting to stay outside. And at the end of the day, we are making our agitation known, and God willing, we will win this battle. We will win this battle. So my first prime moment is the slogans, especially the Sorosoke Were. I enjoyed it. Number 2, which is like number 4, is the depth of knowledge of the youths. Incredible. I was there when Duwari said the youths are lazy. And as a matter of fact, sometimes I also share that narrative of thinking maybe the youths are lazy. But look, it's a blatant lie. There is no lazy youth. You can't imagine a 30-year-old in Nigeria and a 30-year-old in Dubai, not even US or UK or Germany. Can you imagine what they go through every day? Here at 30 years, you cannot have one ordinary tattoo. You can't. SARS is on you. You can't just make one funny hair. SARS is on you. So they just expect everybody to barb their hair low and maybe shave all their beards. You can't be a beard gang. If you're in a public transport, SARS will stop you. It's you that you're a target. They will ask you to come down. And they start searching your pocket and asking for your phone. Horrible. No regard for humanity. Absolute none. But look at the depth of knowledge of the youth. The youths are improvising. Everywhere. Improvising. I saw where you can charge your phones to tell you don't worry about charging phones. I saw where they have cars with speakers where they can stand on. I saw different clothings, the branded clothes. I saw different people coming out to support themselves. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then with the issue of they are making funds available and then the CBN blocked the line and then they switched to Bitcoin. Oh, incredible. At least these old men now sees that the youths know what they are doing. And this good thing is they are even accountable to them, like accountable to every money that is being spent. To the food, they tell you this is how much we used to cook food, this is how many food we brought out of it. Beautiful. That's what these so-called politicians cannot do. They are not transparent. Nobody. They are just stealing money, and they are using these same SARS to cover up. So when you know that this councillor or this commissioner is stealing your money, but he has 5 more posts with guns, you can't go close to them. You can't challenge them. But now we are challenging. Big moments. That's number 4. Number 3 moment that I so much enjoy during this Endsars protest is the anonymous. As if Sorosokewere is not enough. Anonymous. Anonymous, I think I first noticed it when they said there is DSTV opened to all. No. That wasn't the first time I noticed it. I noticed it when they hacked one account. Was it INEC account or CBN account? They hacked it. So I was like, so they hacked that. Fine. Anonymous went ahead, hacked DSTV, went ahead, and then today I heard is hacking banks, First Bank, GTB, to transfer 5,000 to everybody. I don't know how truthful that is, but you can see all the tweets. We got all of that. So basically, Anonymous is another very cool thing that I enjoyed. It's a cool moment, knowing that whatever you people think you are doing, if you have power for leadership, we have technology to be used. You are committing crime by stealing from us and making us useless. We too can deal with you by using technology that we know. You people don't know, we do. So when everything is hacked, including presidency, you hack everything, then maybe they would know that even if they chase the youths off the streets, they can also chase them away from their offices. By the time you hack all the cameras in Aso Rock and maybe put some horrible things there, abuses, put it there, let them be hearing it and be viewing it, they will know that this is serious issues. That is the third one. The second one the second moment that I found so interesting is the moment with our celebrities and our pastors, and the way they came out. Some people call it clout chasing, but whether they are chasing clouds or whatever, at least they have a cause to chase clouds with. They are chasing a cloud on a cause that is fruitful, that will bring good tidings. And that's why it's very important, from what Bishop Oyedepo said about screaming out all these things. And I usually hear him days ago, where he speaks about all these things in truth. He speaks a lot about it and nobody was listening. Some people are even attacking him that he should be preaching, focus on church. But the Bible even says you should pray for Jerusalem. So how do you pray for Jerusalem when you are just focused on something different from the country itself? You can't be praying for something that you can't talk about. No. You should be able to visualize it before you can even pray for it. And then another very good moment, which is still part of the celebrities and all, is when Pastor Mrs. Adeboye, the wife of Pastor E. Adeboye, made available puff puff. It was quite interesting that puff puff, she said she didn't sleep all through the night while frying puff puff. And I found that amusing as well, that even older generations know that they have failed us, and they are trying now to key into the new generation, because this is the internet era. Fantastic. That also I found so interesting. And finally, the moment I can never forget, it gives me chills. I can even feel it now, the chills on my body, was the candle night that was done in Lekki. That was out of this world. Candlelight night, for people who had fallen, for the heroes who were killed by these same SARS. Oh, it was something breathtaking. You can see from the video how the lights were out. Everybody was singing with good voice. It's been a long time. Sound you, my friend. I don't even know who sang the song. Beautiful songs, beautiful souls, the coming together of Nigeria. everything. No, it was beautiful. It was a moment I'm going to remember for a long time, and I'm going to even relish it for my children's children, so they will know what it means to be a country that showed togetherness. Either you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, whatever your tribe is, everybody came together. Because if life is threatened, there's absolutely nothing remaining. Can you imagine if you've worked hard for the past 10 years, you now have your dream life? Boom! All of a sudden, because you drove out one day, because you have a shirtless clothes, because you have a tattoo, a SARS killed you. Do you know how painful that would have even been? Even the dead are crying because at the peak of their life. Because they always kill the shiny light. They don't kill the poor. A poor man cannot do dread. A poor man cannot do tattoo. A poor man will not have a good accent. A poor man will not have a Benz, will not have a good car. Can you imagine when a man had been suffering, nothing to show, hustling, having hope tomorrow will be better, and all of a sudden, the world smiled on him. Angels are now on his side. God blessed him. And he can now afford to go to London for vacation. He can afford to visit Dubai. Now, maybe because of his visiting, he had some friends. Maybe, he now has a tattoo or does a dread or can I have a beautiful wife, has a beautiful car. And all of a sudden, because of the hatred of his SARS, they just killed him. That man will not even sleep well when he's in his grave. He's going to be rolling there with anger. What happens to the people who are dependent on him? What happens to his parents who are now happy that God has answered their prayers, that at least a child can feed them in their old age? All of a sudden, a shiny light cut off because of a SARS that is either not well trained or sponsored by one. No. That candlelight was one of a kind for me. I felt as if we won Atlanta 96 during the Olympics. It felt as if we won the Olympics. But when we won Olympics, I was very happy running around. But this one, I was happy, but I was crying about it. It was breathtaking. And now, worthy of mention, the cow roasting. Can you see a whole cow roasted for people who are protesting? That's worthy of mention. The food supply as well. I also saw like this pizza. Some people have never even eaten pizza before, but because they're protesting, there is pizza all of a sudden. Pizza. And then they generated money. 77 million at I think few days ago. I don't know the number of million it is now. Okay. Incredible. That is also a great moment that the whole Nigerian youth can come together and show that they have a voice. Now you can do something for me to encourage me. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It's free. And turn on the notification so that every time I make a video, top 5 Naija about everything, top 5 everything in Naija, you have access to it. And then you can leave your comment. So what is your top 5 moment during these SARS protests? Name it in the comment. I'll respond to it. Your top 5 moments. Name it in the comment. Let's go.